the first thing to do is simply agree with your teammates the shape of the hole that you're going to make. So I'll make it quite big and just have a zigzag, like a crack in the ground. Okay? In a moment I'm going to direct Helen. What we want to do is start from these points and draw a line coming down like this, and from here like this and this, but it has to be at the right angle for the viewpoint from the camera. So I can't just draw it, I have to stand back there and direct Helen to put a point somewhere around here, but with a bit more precision, and then put the line in so that we're ready to start painting.
Right. Okay,
So from that big point there, you need to move your finger towards me. Yep, that's fine, perfect, there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then draw a line from there to your beginning. Yes, perfect. And you can already see on the video how that's working. I'm using the paintbrush, by the way, to line up the vertical on the cupboards over there so that I get the right angle. So that second sort of point, you can ignore that. Come forwards towards me. Yeah, from that one. Okay, and come towards me. To your left a little bit. Right, very little bit. Yep, perfect.
Okay.
That's it. And then you draw that line. Yeah. See, it probably looks a bit strange to you, but here, that's fine. And then the one that towards me, and left. Sorry, you're right. No, and then out. Go your left and up a bit. Up, towards you. Yeah, that point there.
Okay.
And
Draw a line.
yeah, towards me.
Here.
Right a little bit. Right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Perfect.
Right.
Oh, that's weird. Hang on, that one's wrong.
Oh.
No, that's okay. Yeah. We just had the starting point wrong. That's enough. Okay, thank you.
Right.
Yeah, we'll keep it simple. So now we've just got to colour it in. So we've squeezed out some black paint here and a little bit of blue paint here, which we're going to use for the highlight. Now, the basic rule is the blue, or whatever colour you decide to use for your highlight, goes along the edges and this bit. Okay, so this top edge you can see, and these things here, just to give it some substance, basically. And then the black paint, you want it much darker towards the bottom of your hole. And that's it, really. So let's start painting. You can add a lot of water onto this.
I do the blue at the same time.
Yep. That's the skillful bit.
Really?
Yeah. So it's very, very simple. Oh, you don't really want to move it if you can help it. But just block on the colour. You don't really need any skill at all for this. A little bit of skill for what Helen's doing. Oh, you can do it bigger than that. Do it quite bold. Like, just like gravity. And you can, if you want to, you can mix the colour or have a definite rim. It doesn't really matter. It depends what kind of hole you want, what effect you want to make. Now I'm working on the bit that requires a little bit of skill, is bringing out these lines. You want it to be brighter at the top, near the edge, and then gradually fade away. So you'll end up with a kind of triangle shape, like that. So as if it's fading into the darkness here, and fading into the darkness this direction. Okay, same here. But you want to make sure the bottom of your hole stays very, very black. Otherwise it won't look like a hole, it will just look like a bit of paper on the floor. Up a bit. That's probably enough. And then what I want to do, just to make it really stand out, is have a bit of a thin black outline along all the outside bits. You can do it thicker than you need it, because you can always cut through it. We're going to cut this out in a moment. And that is basically our finished hole. It looks more like a puddle at the moment. That's because the paint's wet. Okay, just to make it interesting, we're going to paint a snake coming out of ours here. Use up bits of that paper, but you don't need to. That's enough to get the effect. So now we've just got to wait for it to dry, cut it out, and take some amusing photos. It's ready to go.